Welcome to Exhale with Sonia, a space for stillness, strength, and stories that heal. Breathe in, breathe out, hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. Let's go on a journey.
Welcome to Exhale Podcast by me, your host, Sonia Stockert. We are in the most beautiful Love Your SELFie Studio today, and my friend Carolyn is joining us again. We are going to talk about food. Would you like to reintroduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, my name is Carolyn Franson. I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach. I am a mom of 3 and a wife, and busy.
Busy. Yeah.
Good busy.
Good busy. Mom life is busy as it is. And how's your back to school going?
I feel like we're finally in a good routine, like back into a good routine for the most part. I mean, they still don't like to wake up, but you know, that's, I think, forever. But it has nothing to do with the start of school.
Why do we still have to go to school every morning?
I know. It's like, if I don't have an early client, I'm like, oh, I get to sleep in. And then I'm like, oh, no, I don't. I have to wake my kids up.
Gotta go to school.
Yeah, gotta go to school. Yeah.
So we're going to talk about something that you are very passionate about, and that is nutrition.
Yeah.
And you have helped me a lot along the way with tips and quick, easy dinners, talking about mom life. That is a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Is getting our kids fed, but also feeding us.
Yes.
So growing up with your kids and taking the crust off the Uncrustables, you eat it. You clean up the rest of those goldfish, you know. But we can make good food for our children that they're going to enjoy. It doesn't have to be boring.
No.
So that's why I brought you on here.
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
I do love food, just like I think a lot of people do. But I think food, if you're on any kind of health journey, whatever that may be, not just like weight loss or strength gaining, like just trying to get healthy in general, food is the most important, but the most difficult part.
It definitely is. Now, I have a son who has ADHD, and food is crucial to his behavior.
Yeah.
We can see the difference when he eats what I call clean versus when he's eating loads of sugar and things that he really shouldn't be eating.
Yeah, or doesn't need to be eating.
Yeah.
Or really what it comes down to is what we're taught and what we've learned is good versus bad, and then what we then tend to give to our kids.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, because we are going to destroy what we learned in school, that good old food pyramid today. Yeah, we're just going to dissect it, and we're going to rebuild it back for you moms, for anyone out there who's trying to get on their fitness journey, because like she said, the nutrition part is the most crucial part.
Yeah.
And showing up for your workouts.
Yes, of course. Yes,
Definitely.
movement
Yes.
is then second place. Yeah.
Yes. Movement. Motion is lotion.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to start with first question.
Okay.
Speaking of pyramid roast, what's the cringest part of the food pyramid that you would cancel first?
I had a really hard time picking one. Okay. But I think the first thing is it says fats, use sparingly. I think there's a misconception of fat being ultimately bad. It's not. We need it. And using sparingly, I think it should be more using smartly, not sparingly.
Yeah,
is probably one of the biggest ones. And then the other one I have is that it says more servings of vegetable and grains versus protein. Like
we
what?
giggle because we know.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Not making protein the priority.
Yeah, protein is priority.
Yeah,
we need it. And how much protein do we need?
So I have 1 pound for every pound that, or 1 gram for every pound that you weigh.
Yeah, and it's true.
Yes.
And you need to eat a lot sometimes to get that, but there are so many creative ways that you can get a ton of protein per meal and still have a satisfying meal.
Yes. And that's just kind of like the baseline, right? Is 1 gram per every pound that you weigh.
Right.
Now, if you have different goals, like if you're in a surplus and you're building and whatever, then it's going to be higher. If you're weight loss, another little trick that you can use is, what is your goal weight? Again, there's always like contradictions to this, but overall, like your goal weight, that many grams, or that much of grams of protein for your goal weight versus what you actually weigh now.
And I believe you on that, because you're watching this all unfold with your clients. And you're helping them not only in their movement and building muscle, but you're also helping them in their nutrition.
Yeah.
And they're seeing results.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's really, really great.
Yeah. Well, we're going to keep, taking out this pyramid and building up our own Mom Life Fuel. What is, and I don't know how you picked one, what is your in a pinch meal that keeps you from living off your kids' mac and cheese?
So I think there's also a little bit that we have to understand, that the food, yes, but also there is such thing as willpower. Like there is such a thing of like, if your kid, they're kids, right? So it's not like I don't give my kids fun food, is how I think of it, like Goldfish or mac and cheese. Of course they eat those things within reason. But also knowing, like, we'll get into that later, but there is a piece of willpower of not grabbing that, pot of leftover mac and cheese and eating out of it. But my go-to, I make so many things, but my go-to really, and it's always this, it's super simple, is just rice and ground chicken or ground beef and some kind of sauce on top.
And that's Shark Boy's favorite. Yeah. So I meal prep.
My kids love it.
I meal prep, and I have my ground beef and my rice. And when he says he's hungry and I see him like ravaging the cabinets and looking for something, I'm always like, hey, do you want one of these? And he's like, ooh, yeah. He's even learned how to microwave it and warm it up himself.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. We call it monster mash in our house. So like just rice or potatoes. I do switch that out sometimes, but it's always just a ground meat that I can fry up in a pan really quick and season it, and then throw it
you
on
can
top.
season it anyway. Find out which way that they dig it, and continue seasoning that way.
I mean, barbecue sauce. Throw that on there and throw it on some potatoes, and they're pretty happy. Yeah,
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, me too.
So hungry.
It's lunchtime.
Yes. Now, this is one that really hit near and dear to my heart, because I was this person. Busy single moms. If you could build a grocery cart with $20 in 10 minutes, what is going in it?
Ground chicken or ground beef. But really, ground chicken is more budget friendly, so I would grab that. Jasmine rice, vegetable stock or broth or bone broth, whichever. Stock is cheaper, so I did go with that. Canned vegetables, I think people have like a weird thing, but they are definitely cheaper than fresh. And they are canned when they're fresh, so they're really not that bad for you.
And they last forever, so you have them on hand.
Yep, so canned vegetables, frozen sweet potatoes, because I don't know about you, but actually peeling the sweet potato, like time, right? We're talking about a single mom. You don't have a whole lot of time.
No.
So, and it's really not, again, frozen. They're frozen when they're fresh. They're good. They're already peeled, already somewhat cooked, and you just have to microwave them, and then you can eat them.
And I'm pretty sure they like flash freeze them.
They do.
Too. So that's healthier, keeping the nutrition still in them.
Yep. So, or just frozen vegetables in general, not just canned. Some people don't like the flavor. I understand. But I grew up eating canned vegetables, so it doesn't bother me.
Get your vegetables in.
Yeah. Yogurt. That's one of my big ones. Granola.
Yeah.
And then sauces. So barbecue sauce, sriracha. This one's a little more pricey, but to me it's worth it. Chili Crunch. I don't know if you've tried it yet.
No, I have not, but our friend Julie is obsessed. And
I put it on
like,
everything.
You have to try this. So it is on my list to grab from Publix. I was Sam shopping this week. So.
And then I do have a little star here, because this is, people be shocked. They're like, oh, nutrition, you only eat these certain things. Cereal. I have a sweet tooth, and that's never going to go away.
No.
But, if you do the measurement of an actual serving size of cereal and you factor that into your daily calorie intake, it's not like the end of the world. And then I use a protein shake instead of milk.
Okay, so for everyone out there, where's the serving size?
On the nutrition label on the side of the box.
It says it right there.
Yes.
You can turn it over. My 8-year-old son reads the nutritional facts. It's right there on your box or on the bag that you buy, and it takes 2 seconds to look at it, factor it out.
Yeah, it just becomes a habit now to read the label.
Canadian version of the cereal, and it won't have all the preservatives that are in American.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah. Get it shipped in from Canada.
I don't have a microphone.
So my producer said that if you purchase your cereal from Canada, that it has no
Not
preservatives.
the same preservatives.
Yeah,
and
it
things
doesn't
in
have the
as
same
American.
preservatives.
Yes, all of that. Yes, with your son, you would have to be more particular on what the ingredients are, right? And I'm pretty particular overall, but there's still some things I really like, and
It's not punishment.
no, I can still eat them.
Yeah. Exactly. And portion control.
Yes.
Portion size. Super important.
Yeah. Very.
And make it become a habit, you know? We're supposed to eat till we're like 80% full. Once you start to learn how to do that, your body will know, okay, I'm full. I can stop now. It's not punishment.
No, it's not. And food,
Nourishing your body.
it doesn't. I think another thing is people always think, oh, well, healthy means boring.
Right.
It's really not. It's just basics.
Check out her Instagram because healthy does not equal boring.
No,
She
I love
has
food.
the best recipes.
Thank you.
And it's usually stuff that she has right in her fridge.
Yes,
too.
always.
She's not going out of her way to, I have to buy all these fancy ingredients like Rachel Ray, cook it up, 9,000 ingredients. No,
No
it's
way.
what she has in her fridge.
I don't have time for all that.
No. Hashtag mom life.
Yeah.
Protein talk. Nope. Snack sabotage. Let's start there.
Yes.
Why do moms always end up finishing Goldfish, fruit snacks? And how do we break that cycle? Which you kind of touched on that. Willpower.
Is part of it.
Yes.
And it's a part that takes a while to develop. Definitely if you struggle with that when you're starting out, which most people do. I know I did.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing that helped me was having a plan. I know we're busy. I know we don't have a lot of time for things, but if you're not planning ahead, you're going to find yourself in those situations of, oh, I don't have anything to make, but I also have to run this kid here and I have to run this kid here. And what am I going to do? I guess I'll just eat whatever's
Let's
left on
stop
the
at
plate.
McDonald's. Yeah.
Yeah. And so if you don't have a plan in place and you haven't prepped and have food to eat, then you are definitely going to snack more throughout the day. And what are you eating? Is it going to keep you satisfied?
Yeah.
Or is it just something quick? Like, don't get me wrong, I drink protein shakes. That's not what I'm saying, but that's not a meal. Like a protein shake's not a meal.
No.
I just won't ever get on that bandwagon. It's not a replacement for a meal. So it's just having foods that are going to keep you full the longest.
That's what I was going to say. Just being satisfied, making time to eat, make a schedule
Yes.
of your eating. That's what I have to do. I am very prone to stress starving. If I
I'm the
can't
opposite.
control what's going on in my life, it's not that I don't want to eat. I just can't eat. And until you live the day in my shoes, you might not understand that.
Right.
But on the other end, you and I have had this conversation. You're more of a extra eater
Yes.
when you're stressed.
Very much so. An emotional eater, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure the audience has been in both. And just a friend of mine told me to set an alarm on my phone. And I do. I have alarms and it tells me, hey, it's time to eat. Because if I don't eat and those goldfish are left over in the back seat, guess who's grabbing them?
You are.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think also like for an overeater side of it, I've limit the amount of snacks that I do keep in my home.
Yeah.
I do keep snacks because I have kids and we all know,
Yeah.
like if I didn't, they would say we have no food in the house. But I am very careful about the snacks that I keep and make sure they're not the ones that I'm most tempted by. And usually those are the ones I don't want my kids eating anyway.
Yeah.
So I just keep things that aren't my favorites.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. My son and my daughter, they have their own snack cabinet, but it's underneath our peninsula. In my eyes, don't even think about that cabinet.
Yep.
I have my own cabinet. They have their own cabinet. I keep their stuff in there. I'm very blessed that I don't really have a sweet tooth, but I do have a savory tooth. So I like potato chips and things like that.
Salty.
But we try to keep like veggie straws and things that are in portion control, not bad for you.
No.
No.
Not in moderation. Nothing, no food is like, well, bad.
Right.
I think that's part of the problem, right? As we've been told for so long that these things are bad. And because of social media and because of all those things, like, you shouldn't be eating this because it's bad for you. Well,
Right.
what is it? Like, some things, yes. I mean, obviously, if it's, you know, super deep fried, like, that's not good for your heart to be
that
eating
doesn't
that
make
kind
me
of
feel
oil.
good.
That's not good fat. You
that
know,
is
like when
not
we talk
good
about
fat.
fat, that's not, you know, oil is not,
Yeah.
that you fry food in is not good fat. But I think it is what you're saying, having that snack drawer for them, you have a plan. You have your food here that you know, that you've planned ahead, that you've put there, that you know you can go to and get if you are in a crunch. Because yes, life is unpredictable.
It is.
You can't always have everything like go according to plan. However, you can have something there just in case you find yourself in a place of like, I need to eat something really
Right.
quick. Well, here you go.
I like to keep like beef jerky sticks. Those are great for in a pinch. But why are they so expensive?
I don't know, but they really are. I know. And my kids love them too.
Yeah,
So
mine
they
too.
eat them like going out of style.
Yeah.
But it's like, holy cow, this one little pack's like $5, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. But I keep those as well. Beef jerky, I have to hide that too. Like there's like my snacks, I
Some
think
in there,
we,
some in
we
mine.
keep them up because it's like, oh, they're going to eat all of that.
Yeah.
But like cheese sticks, you know, things like that, like other options like fruit, having fruit cut up, that's good for like a sweet tooth, right? If I want
Yeah.
something, apples are, you know, one of my things that I'll grab instead. But again, it's just having those things that you like, that you know you want to eat, available in your home.
There's something to say about an apple and that sweets craving. So I personally like to eat an apple before bed, and it starts to help digest everything.
Yes. That sugar, yeah.
Yeah.
The sugar from fruit. Certain fruits, I guess, like bananas are kind of more starch, more potassium, but those are really good to eat before a workout.
Oh yeah.
But fruit in general it's still sugar. So I think we have to remember that too. So again, you have to watch and read the labels. Like you have to read what is in your food to know what you're putting in your body. And I think people
Right.
forget to do that. And they just think, oh, I'm going to have the salad because it's healthy. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, but what all is in that salad?
Yeah.
What kind of dressing are you putting on top?
Kind of lettuce.
What kind of lettuce are
Is
you
it
using?
even like nourishing your body?
Yeah. Is there any spinach in that? Because
Right.
if not, there should be.
Yeah.
And then also the whole thing of having a salad, eating healthy. Well, how much protein are you putting on that salad? Just don't forget, you need to have protein even if you're just having a salad.
Yes.
Just because it's a salad doesn't make it healthy. And I think that's just another thing from, you know, culture, like just diet culture in general
Yeah,
is
and
like toxic.
Seeing our parents kind of
Mm-hmm.
eat salad when I don't know, my mom used to starve herself, and she used to ask my dad all the time, and this cracks me up now because big butts are in, you know.
Yeah.
My mom used to walk out when my dad and her would go on a date night, and she'd be wearing these jeans, and she'd be like, do these make my butt look big? And my dad would be like, yeah. And my mom would go cry for like 45 minutes.
And now that's like what we're hoping to
Yeah,
hear. No,
exactly.
that's what women are
Why
like,
we
please
eat
tell me they do.
protein? Because we're trying to grow
right,
those
exactly.
booties.
Yeah, exactly. We're eating food
Yes.
so that we can grow those muscles.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. But I think getting away from the whole this diet, that like I've done them
Just
all.
eat.
You know? Like I've done them
You've
all.
done- yes.
And they don't work and they're not sustainable and I'm sorry, but taking out a total area of food from your life and saying like I can do this forever.
Right.
I just don't no.
And that's, I mean, a diet is kind of like a roller coaster, you know, up and down.
Yeah.
It's like lifestyle change. Start reading those labels.
Yeah.
Start paying attention to your portion control. Start paying attention to you being 80% satisfied.
Well, and can we
little
talk
things.
about labels, but also marketing on food?
Yes.
Like the whole, I'm going to say it like I hear it a lot from my clients. Yeah, so I use like the low carb tortilla. Guys,
Can we read what's in those?
just read it. And then grab regular tortillas.
Yeah.
And please tell me the major difference.
Yeah,
It's just a marketing ploy.
it is.
You can just buy those regular, guess what? They're cheaper too. Regular tortillas and eat those.
Sam's has a pack of like a million.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we eat those tortillas like crazy. We make so many things, like the smash burgers, all different kinds. Yeah,
I love them.
But it is like not just read the nutrition labels, but realize that these are just marketing ploys. Like this isn't, it doesn't make it better because it says low carb.
And any of the like low carb like snacks and stuff, they make me feel really yucky.
They're loaded with even more like preservatives and things than the other options that are out there.
You're taking out one thing and then putting in something else to replace that for flavor and stuff, and it still tastes like cardboard. But
does.
Now you're getting all this crap.
Yeah. So what are you like? You're not really making a better choice. You're really not.
No.
Sorry, I'm not to be so blunt, but it's just
no.
the truth.
We need to be blunt because people are like, "Why am I not losing weight? Why am I not doing this?" Like, this is why.
Well,
nutrition.
And not losing weight. Like the only way to lose weight is to be in a calorie deficit. There's no other secret. There's no other anything. That's the basis. That's it. And if you're not counting and watching how many calories you're eating versus what you're expending every day, you're not going to lose weight. I don't care if you're only eating, healthy choice or low carb or let's go read how many calories is in that little meal that you bought. All you're seeing is that it says healthy.
Yeah.
Well, how many calories are in that? Because I bet you I could have ate way more food for the same amount of calories if I would have just planned ahead and had my rice made,
way more
had
satisfied.
my ground beef made. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you just get so caught up in like, oh, if I grab this frozen meal, I understand time-wise that sounds like a good idea, but you also could have made that a lot cheaper yourself.
Do the preparation before.
Yeah.
Be prepared or prepare to fail.
Yes.
I've been told that my whole life.
It's true.
It's so true.
Yeah, it is
so true. Let's talk about protein.
My favorite.
Do women need more protein than we think? And we kind of touched on that, especially if you're lifting.
Yes. Yes. Like, yes.
That one's easy.
Yeah, especially women. A lot of my clients, when I first start with them, are eating like one chicken breast a day. And I'm like, you're not even close. No. Like, you're not even close. And no wonder you're starving. And no wonder you're snacking every 5 seconds. And no wonder you can't stay full or you never feel full because you're not actually filling yourself up. And also, those that are lifting, training, wanting to build muscle, how do you feed muscle? What feeds muscle? Protein. So when you're tearing those muscles and wanting them to build back up, to build bigger, you have to feed them something so they get better and bigger. Protein's what does that.
Yes. And it's funny that you said about the protein shakes not a meal. No. So I started waking up a lot earlier this school year, and I made a vow to make my kids breakfast every morning. They're not breakfast kids, but it's there. I also am making breakfast for myself.
Yes.
I used to only have a protein shake. Now I'm eating a breakfast full of eggs. Maybe I make some sausage, or I took a little bit leftover of the chicken smash burgers that you taught me to make, and I just made little patties and I cut those up and put them in with my eggs. And I'm seeing a change very, very quickly. Very quickly. Just adding that extra meal in, and it's helping me hit my protein goal too. I'm not at dinner time trying to really ramp up my protein because I'm getting my protein breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
And I don't want anyone to hear what I'm not saying. I have protein shakes. I do like them, but I drink them with things. That's not just, I'm just saying when you grab I made a protein shake so I had breakfast. Well, most of them are just protein. That's great. It's not a bad thing, but they're very minimal carb, minimal fat. So you need to have something else with it in order to actually get a full meal. And like same as you, I'll have eggs or eggs and rice usually for breakfast is what I eat. Again, I make a huge pot of rice. Actually, we make so many pots of rice all week because my husband also eats similarly. And so we always have rice, and that just seems to be the thing you can throw anything in. But you get a good, and it keeps you full for a while, and it breaks down really well within your digestive system. So it's easily broken down.
And it helps you in your workout, gives you some energy. I like to do, like I said, breakfast in the morning, and then I train in the morning and do my workout. And then before I go teach my yoga class, I drink a protein shake.
Yeah.
So now I'm able to sustain the energy to continue working out with my yoga people after that. So that's a great snack tool. It's not a meal. No, but it's a great snack tool.
And I don't know about you, I like the chocolate one, so it's sweet, so like chocolate milk.
Peanut butter.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. But I like, and so again, it helps with like, think of it like chocolate milk, and that's, I'll drink it. But I also will drink them sometimes immediately following a workout, because you should consume protein within 2 hours after a workout. And so sometimes I'll just grab one of those and do that. But then I still go home and eat lunch and have my food too. Like that wasn't my lunch.
No.
That's really what I wanted to hone in on in the protein shakes. They're not bad. I'm not bad-mouthing them.
No, they're not bad at all. I mean, they're great in a pinch.
Yes.
I love my protein. I use the Rise brand protein, and it tastes really good. It doesn't give me a stomach ache.
That's the other thing.
And it doesn't bloat me.
Yep.
If you buy the cheap stuff from like Walmart and stuff like that, girl be not feeling good.
No. I am super lazy, and I buy the pre-made ones from Fairlife.
And those are good.
They are good, and they don't upset my stomach.
And you can put them in your cereal.
I put them in my cereal and also my coffee.
Ooh.
In the morning.
That's what I should do. Put those in my coffee.
Yep.
I like that.
Instead of creamer.
I take the powdered creatine, and I put that in my protein shake.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I have that all ready to go with just the two powders. It's cute. It looks like sand art. I know. I posted about it the other day. And then I just add my water when I'm done with my workout and chug that on the way to yoga, because I'm busy. I'm like back to back doing stuff. And I would just fall apart if I didn't have that little extra snack to get me. And I can't eat food before yoga. I don't know if you know much about yoga. Yoga is supposed to be performed on more of an empty stomach, where my food from breakfast has been digested.
Right.
The protein is fine.
Yes.
We do a lot of twists. We're doing a lot of moving stuff through your tummy. So you don't want a heavy meal. So protein shake before that's perfect.
Yep. Again, so those things are great little tools to help you reach a protein goal, but it shouldn't be your primary source of protein.
No, I remember when I first started lifting back in the day, like that was like, oh, I just have my protein shake. I had enough protein. Why am I not getting any bigger? Why am I not getting any stronger? Well, because I wasn't eating actual protein source of food.
Well, and I think people don't track what they eat.
No.
They don't. And I know it's like, oh, another extra step, another this. Well, once you've been doing it for a long time, you start to get somewhat of an idea, right? So you can get at least close to it. It's never going to be perfect. Nothing's ever going to be perfect.
Nothing in life is perfect.
So, but if you don't actually see what and how much you're putting in your body, how are you going to make adjustments in order to make it better?
Correct.
Like you have to write it down and you have to see what you're eating. So a lot of people, when they come on, it's not because they think, like, they literally do not know how much protein they're eating. And it's usually like 50 grams a day.
And it's so easy. They have so many apps that are free. You can even like take a picture of your food and it'll help calculate it for you. There's so many tools out there that can help you with this. And it takes 21 days to create a habit. So if it's hard the first few weeks, it's going to be hard, but you're doing this for yourself and it's only going to help you in the long run.
Yeah.
Track those macros.
Eat more protein.
Yes,
I guarantee
please.
Everyone can.
Yes.
Not that fake burger stuff.
Yeah.
No fake
real
burger stuff
meat.
from
Eat
the
real
producer.
Meat.
Real meat.
Yeah. Well, even if you don't eat meat.
Yeah.
You know, beans.
We have some very healthy vegan friends at the gym.
And so like,
Don't eat meat, eat fish.
eat fish. Well,
Fish.
some don't eat actual red meat. So then, fish is great. I hate fish. Just a little tidbit. I won't touch it. I won't smell it. I don't like it at all.
I don't know. Have you ever tried snook? Because snook is the best.
No, I probably won't even try it.
No.
To be honest with you, because if I can smell it, it's over. I'm not going to eat it.
It smells fishy.
It does.
Smells
If it smells
fishy.
fishy, I'm not eating it. So
Yeah.
I never eat fish. You'll never see that in any of my videos. Sorry, guys. I
What
don't
about
make
like
fish.
crab legs?
Absolutely not.
Shrimp?
No.
Nothing.
None.
Okay.
Nothing. No.
That's
Just
valid.
chicken, beef. It's pretty much all I eat. Yeah.
I love that.
Favorite steak?
Filet.
Filet.
Yeah.
Same.
Because again, it comes down to like that pyramid, right? We track macros. And so you are watching that fat. That fat's important, but you still have a limit, just like carbs and protein. You still have your amount that you need or don't need. Don't want to overdo it.
Yes.
So I pick lean red meats most of the time. That doesn't mean you can't eat other ones, but just to stay within my macros.
I really think that we should have access to fillets every day.
I think so. Yeah.
Every day.
I wish.
for 'em, you
yeah.
will.
Well,
Yeah.
that's just it. I can't. I mean, we're talking about budget, like that $20. There's no way. Like if I threw it, there's my whole $20. But
Does anyone have a cow that
Yeah,
we can
right?
have some fillets?
but
yeah.
sirloin's good as long as you cook it well. That's the only thing. You can't mess that up. Same filet, you can't mess it up. But it's at least a lot bit cheaper. So
How
I
do
will eat
you
that.
like your fillet?
medium rare?
Same. Yeah. Oh, it's
If
so
anyone
good.
says anything else, it's not
yeah.
okay.
No.
Medium rare.
Oh, okay, medium rare over there.
Medium
All right.
rare?
Got nervous
Good.
for a minute.
Yeah, we're all.
I was like, I'm
medium
over here
rare.
talking
Some
crap.
Sauteed mushrooms or some sauce.
Yeah,
Mike's talking.
I don't like mushrooms.
Because
Mike
we're
likes
talking about
mushrooms, but-
food. He was probably sleeping behind the
know.
camera. And so he was like,
I'm hungry.
He's like, oh, steak? I'm
Steak?
awake.
He
yeah,
talked about
let's talk
steak.
about that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
okay, trainer pros. We're both trainers. We both love our job.
Yeah. Very
We
much.
both put our blood, sweat, and tears into helping others.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here. Easier way to help. What's your favorite aha moment that you see with women when they start training with you?
Honestly, a lot of them come in at first dressed very totally covered. Now, again, I'm not saying, but like, big baggy t-shirt, big baggy sweatpants. And then when you see that little bit of a shift in their self-confidence and they're like, you know what, I'm going to wear these leggings today, or I'm going to wear this workout tank or whatever. And I think like, not just that they feel confident within themselves, you actually get to see that on the outside too.
Yeah.
But when it comes to food, people are so afraid of food, and they don't.
They really are.
It's wild, and they're like, "Well, I don't know if I should eat this, or I don't know if I can eat that." And then when I challenge them, and I'm like, "Please, just try it for like a few weeks. Just try eating rice. I know you're afraid of it. You think it's bad, but just try it." And they're like, "Wow, I didn't realize I could eat these. Like, this is food that I actually like."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's what you should be eating. Food you like."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
It's okay.
have to starve yourself. You don't have to get all fancy,
No.
going back to that single mom question.
No.
There's so many ways to get all your nutrition and still be able to enjoy your food.
Yeah. So when they say like, I actually like eating again, because a lot of people are so afraid they don't know where to go or where to start or what they can or can't eat. And so when they finally are like, wow, that light bulb of like, I really believed a lot of stuff that was so untrue.
And it goes back to when we were in school and we were kids and they tried to teach us that food pyramid
They
and
did.
and then we're like, wait, but keto says that bread's bad and then this diet says this is bad, and then I just think it's an overwhelming feeling of what do I do? Where do I go? How do I do this?
Yeah.
But
Well, and the food pyramid that we're talking about, that we learned about, is high carb, low fat, and pretty much like low protein.
yeah.
And it should be high protein, moderate carb or grains, and low fat, yes, but not as low as they even make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like women need fat.
Yeah.
I don't like anyone for like brain function.
Yeah.
alone.
Omega-3s.
Yeah, like you actually need these things like to live a healthy lifestyle, not just to get skinny.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at someone who's like on a crash diet or starving themselves. They're just kind of like walking around like they're
Out
a
of it.
zombie and just not feeling well. And you don't have to do that
No, you don't.
to look and,
And you
feel
shouldn't.
better. No. But I do love the confidence about, you said they start showing up, the clothes change. And that's actually probably one of my favorite
Yeah,
things, watching
it's cool.
people, because it's so true. Like they come in like their husband's basketball shorts and their husband's shirt, And then once they build that confidence, it's so wonderful to watch it all unfold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great.
Trainer cons. What's the biggest nutrition excuse that you hear, and how do you shut it down?
Ooh, how much time do we have left? No, I'm just kidding.
Right?
So there's a few. The biggest one, I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm very blunt, and so I don't mean for it to come off bad, but I say, okay, well, how long did you sit and surf on your phone yesterday? How long were you on Instagram? How many reels did you watch? Right? Like, how much time do you think it actually takes to meal prep? It really doesn't take that much time. You're talking an hour, I guess 2 if you're like totally don't know how to use a kitchen. Like, I'm just going to give people, but a week. Like, you can prep an entire week's worth of lunches in an hour.
Warm up and enjoy.
Yeah. Like, get a rice cooker. It takes 10 minutes to make a huge pot of rice that you can make multiple meals for throughout the week for. Get ground beef, and I bought the biggest frying pan I could find and make, 2 pounds of ground beef, throw it in containers, let it cool, throw it in the freezer.
I go to Sam's and I buy it's like 5 pounds of beef, and I just make all 5 pounds.
Yeah, there you go.
And by Wednesday, there's no meals left.
Because your family's eating it too.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
My husband takes them to work. My son he was in summer camp and he loved the meals so much. They had a microwave there, so I started sending him. I wish the school had a way that they could microwave.
Yeah.
So
I bought my kids the thermoses so they can put their food in there, and it keeps it like somewhat warm. I mean, it's not probably as hot as they want, but they still, like, my daughter will still take
it's a good idea.
food in that. Yeah, so you buy the little thermos thing, round, whatever.
Put his
I don't know
little
what it's
monster
called.
mash in there.
And then the other one is I can't eat that much protein. It's always protein, guys. It's always I can't eat that much protein. And it's like, okay, well, like we talked about before, you haven't been tracking how many calories you are actually eating. I guarantee you can eat this much protein.
Oh, yeah.
If you actually divide out your meals properly and you find little tricks like having that one protein shake in the middle of the day, or beef sticks that you can throw in a Ziploc and take with you. Hard-boiled eggs is another good one. I mean, it has a good amount of protein for like a snack anyway. Little containers of yogurt that you can throw in a cooler to take with you. Like, finding those, being prepared, having a plan, having those things available, and then realizing you're probably eating more calories than you would be eating just by getting in the protein that I'm telling you need to eat. So it's just kind of redirecting that thought.
Just a wake-up call that, how food is so important and is a game changer.
Well, and then the other one, and this one is a legit thing, and I'm not trying to, but I can't afford to eat like that. There's 2 things that I'll say. First of all, like, this sounds a little harsh, but it's the truth. Like, how many Starbucks have you had this week?
Yes.
And then add that up. And then, or how many times did you go out to eat? Whether it be even just McDonald's or a fast food joint, add that up.
Yeah.
You're going to have to sit down and budget.
Starbucks has egg bites.
They do
have protein
in
them. I
They're
mean,
good.
if you're going to...
The Gouda ones have high fat though, so just like heads up. But again, you can. That's like, even when you're on it, you can still eat things you want to eat. But when it comes to budget, that's a hard question. But then also there are affordable ways. I mean, I have a large family. I know food's expensive, period.
Yes.
So just understanding that there are ways to get around and save a little bit of money here and there too. But
no matter what, eating out is always the most expensive option.
Eating out is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have to tip your waitress.
Yeah.
You have even DoorDash. Like, you're in a pinch.
I won't do it.
Which is even worse.
Yeah,
I will not
you're
do DoorDash.
adding on.
That's ridiculous.
To that.
Did it one time.
I only DoorDash Grain and Berry because they have buy one get one free. So you get yogurt bowls, and then you get another one for free.
You're paying for it.
You're really paying. So like, you're paying full price.
I don't pay for it anyway.
Well, but I I did DoorDash one time and I was appalled.
Oh, yeah.
And I said never again. And I know not everyone likes to cook. I love to cook. I love to cook for my family. It's how I show love, like how I show like acts of service. And so I love to cook for my family. So I think also if you're not one that likes to cook, a lot of the things I make don't take a lot of thought, but that doesn't mean sometimes I don't make things that do.
Right.
But I think getting more comfortable at being at home and in your kitchen.
Yeah.
And just trying new things and trying to meal like prep and just try putting a plan together.
A wise person once told me, eat at home.
Yes.
And that's a game changer. I personally love to cook. It's actually really meditative for me.
It's my happy place.
Yeah, I get in my zone. I love cooking. And cooking for people that appreciate you cooking is even better.
Yes. And my kids do. And they like to try my new little like concoctions that I'll figure out. Because I'll just be sitting there like, what am I going to make for dinner? I walk in my kitchen most of the time and I just look at what I already have. Because I don't want to go spend $100 more at the grocery store to make dinner. So I just try to get a little creative when I can.
And that's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
I mean, I don't know, I can't speak for everyone else, but I'm with you.
Yeah.
And making that, creating that. I don't bake because you have to follow rules.
Same. Yeah, same. Like I'm not.
I don't like rules.
No.
No.
I don't like to bake.
But when I cook, I can do whatever I want. I can, season it any way I want, and I love it.
Me too. So
don't
also
give me rules.
Stay at home. It is cheaper
Stay
budget-wise.
at home and eat at home. Mythbuster. What's one nutrition myth that you wish moms would stop believing, like right now?
Carbs are bad.
Yes.
That's literally the one that I hear the most often, and I'm pretty sick of hearing it, in all honesty. Yeah.
Where's your carbs? Send me your food. Where's your carbs?
Well, I just,
So bloated. I can't.
That bloat's going to go away. Your body's going to digest it.
Yes.
And it's okay. We all get bloated.
Yeah, we do.
We all do. We don't all just walk
Especially
around
as
with flat
women.
stomachs. Yeah. It's not a thing. No. But carbs are not bad. Carbs are fuel, especially if you're lifting, strength training. But even if you're not, but I'm just saying in that world, you need those. And they need to be made a really like a priority. Yeah.
Because they're energy.
Yeah.
For us.
Yes.
To continue being moms.
Exactly.
And
Like we have
moving
to have
through
them.
and wives. And, career woman or not career woman, stay-at-home moms, everyone, we need energy. We need to be able to go about our day. If you are depleted, you're going to be upset. And I mean, I say this in every yoga class.
Yes.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
No.
If you're empty nutrition-wise, girl.
I'm cranky.
Oh,
I don't know
me
about
too.
you. I've gotten to the point where it's like, if I don't eat in the next 5 seconds, everyone's going to pay for it. Yeah. That's another reason I have prep meals, so I can always keep myself level-headed.
I had a thing going on with my tooth yesterday, and I couldn't eat. And man, was I mean. Especially around like 2 o'clock, 2:30 yesterday. I was snapping at every person that I ran into.
Yep. Ask my husband. He'll tell you. Like, he'll be like, oh, I need to feed you. I'm like, yeah.
Smart husband.
I know.
Let's get some food.
It is. But carbs are not bad.
No.
They're important. Just like protein, just like fat.
Yeah.
They all have their place.
They do all have their place. And they all work together.
They do. Yep.
Not one is separate. They all work together. Back to budget. Budget smart. How do you help moms keep meals healthy without Target recipes looking like rent money? Because we already talked about how expensive groceries are.
Yeah. I love Aldi. And this is not a paid ad. I'm just telling you, like, I'm not getting paid for
But you can sponsor me, Aldi, if you want.
I would love, literally, if you watch my reels, like, I'll say, I got this from Aldi. I got this from Aldi. Aldi has really just come so far. And they are actually, I think, sometimes even better than everywhere else. But shopping there, finding, like, generic, so to speak. I don't even feel like it's generic anymore. It's so different.
It's like a different brand. That's how I kind of look at it.
So shopping there has made a big, that's where I mainly shop. Obviously, it doesn't carry everything. So I do have to go to Publix sometimes, Walmart. I never shop at Target for food. It's just so overpriced. It's a waste of time. But another thing that I found that has helped me is I do grocery pickup. So Aldi through Instacart, it's $1.99. Sometimes it's free. I don't know, they run like different things for pickup. But I've found I spend way less if I do pickup than if I go into the store myself.
Because you have a plan.
Yes. So I sit with my list
Yes.
and I get everything I need and then I go and pick it up. So I'm not tempted by the things that are in the aisle that I want.
Especially that aisle that doesn't.
The fun aisle.
Oh my gosh.
I love the fun aisle.
I didn't know I needed a new rug.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm here for.
Yeah. But we're trying to budget. Right?
Exactly.
So, but I do pick up a lot, and so I suggest
That's
that as
smart.
well. Or Walmart, even if you have Walmart Plus, you can get delivery too.
Oh,
and
cool.
they'll deliver it to your house. So again, that helps with time as well. I don't, it'll save me an hour of grocery shopping.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I have an hour to meal prep. So like it kind of
Yeah.
helps with those other excuses that people have that they can't get it done. But again, the biggest one too, ground meat.
Yeah.
It's so much cheaper. Like we talked, I would love to eat a steak every day, but I know I can't afford a filet mignon every day.
No.
Like that's crazy talk. And so ground chicken, ground beef, lean ground beef, things like that. And then you're probably like, I get this one too. Like, I did a video recently. How do you eat the same thing? Because guys, I do. Like, but I know
too.
what works and I know what I like. So why wouldn't I eat it?
Exactly.
But I buy sauces, different sauces, reading the labels and trying different things to make it seem, and well, it is eating something different with the same foundation. So
Correct.
I just buy sauces and frozen food, vegetables and canned vegetables.
Just spicing
like
it
that.
up a little bit, even like the seasoning that you cook with.
Yep.
Like I like to switch mine out. I'm a huge taco seasoning fan on my ground beef, but I
burnt myself out on it.
Yeah,
I
just
did.
started. So
Yeah, I did.
that's Shark Boy's
Yeah.
favorite. I like to buy different kinds. I do like Lipton onion soup mix.
Yes.
And I add that one in there. And I, like I said, I buy the 5-pound ground beef from Sam's, and then I split. Well, they come split 2 big loaves.
Yeah.
I guess
Yes.
you would call them.
Yeah, they are.
And I make the taco on one, and then I make the other one with the French onion soup mix. And I like to put my season. I'm not a saucy kind of girl.
Oh, I am.
But I don't like dry food.
Right.
So my little secret that I've been doing is I add cottage cheese.
So I love cottage cheese, but a lot of people hate cottage cheese.
A lot of people hate cottage cheese.
And so I love that idea because I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I have done
especially
that
with
too.
the taco seasoning. Maybe you can try that again. I
I'll
know you're
try
burnt
it.
out on it, but
my kids
I
still
get
love
that.
it. They
Yeah.
eat the taco meat all the time, and I do, but I've been kind
That
of
is a
taken away from
go-to,
it.
though. Like,
Yeah.
really, to get yourself going, throw that taco
Yeah.
meat on there.
Yes.
Throw some sour cream if you don't like cottage cheese, but cottage
Non-fat
cheese.
Greek yogurt.
Yes.
More protein.
It
Tastes just
the
like
same.
sour cream.
It tastes
Yeah.
the same.
It does.
The cottage cheese, for me, I'm just a huge cottage cheese fan.
Me too.
It just helps me be able to move through the dryness that the beef and the rice might get after a while.
Yeah.
Like, first couple of days I might be super inclined to eat my whole meal without cottage cheese, but then when I start to get a little burnout, guess what? We're going to spice it up a
It
little
just
bit.
changes it up. You can
So,
use broth too.
Cottage
as
cheese
another
is
one.
my sauce.
Yeah. There you go.
Broth is really, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Bone
cheese.
broth, you're getting more protein,
You
too.
are. You can pour that on top too. I definitely love cheese. It's my favorite food. And so I refuse to ever give that up. So if anyone ever says that you
Same.
have to, then I guess
Hi.
I will be gone. So I put cheese within reason.
They'll
obviously.
be gone,
Yeah,
not
they'll
you,
be gone.
'cause you'll be
not
eating
me.
your
I'll be
cheese.
eating my cheese. And so I put that on a lot of stuff too to give it like that more gooey, like
Yeah.
kind of, so it's not just dry. But
Correct.
yeah. So those are my shop at Aldi. Ground meat
Yes.
is cheaper.
Yeah.
So
And
budget
ground
friendly.
turkey's really good. Ground
Yeah.
chicken's
Yes.
really good. Ground beef, if you want to get away from eating beef for a
Yep.
while.
Yep.
I'm obsessed with the ground turkey now 'cause making your smash burgers. Made them 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, ground turkey is good. My kids don't
Delicious.
really love it,
No.
So I don't buy it as often. But once in a while, yeah, I'll do turkey burgers, which are always good.
Yeah.
Or smash burgers.
Turkey burgers are pretty good. I like to do with the turkey a undone egg roll. So
yes,
I
have
add
had that before.
cabbage in there and some kind of vegetable, and the kids, they don't know. They're just, because you just kind of mix it in with the rice like the Monster Mash, and it's good stuff.
Yep.
That's the only way I can really eat turkey. I don't even like turkey at Thanksgiving.
Oh, I don't either.
It's just so dry.
It's dry. I don't like it.
I made it once.
Yeah.
And I stuffed it with oranges and rosemary, and it just melted off. But I've never tasted a turkey that I liked, except for that one that I made one time in my life.
I just eat it out of principle on Thanksgiving, but I don't really enjoy it.
I just eat mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think really finding things that make it easy. And I know everyone's like, oh, so you just eat ground. Well, I do a lot because it's just easy and cheap.
And it's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
It's almost
You
like
can add
tofu.
so
You
much to
can
it.
make it taste like whatever, really.
Yeah, but I still eat like chicken breast too is always good. Or even chicken thighs. I mean, throw those in a crock pot, make like Spanish style. I'll do that, and you can pour that over rice. I mean, there's all kinds of ways, all kinds of recipes that don't just involve ground meat, but we're talking budget wise, and that's the way to go.
I'm like you with fish with chicken thighs. I try.
I don't like the skin on them. I don't love them, but I'll eat them.
Some people like love them.
My husband. Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken thigh. I'll eat them if they're cooked in a crock pot
the
all day.
texture for me, I think.
It's too fatty. I don't like it.
Too much work.
Too much work.
They are a lot of work too to get it off the bone.
Producer says too much work, and we are trying to avoid
Yes, we're trying to
too
make
much
it easy.
work. So perfect. Mom plate. If you designed my plate for moms, what would it look like? And I'm picturing coffee has to have its own section here.
Well, that's the drink. It's coffee. But I did draw a picture.
Oh, I like this.
See? I did.
Oh, it's Carolyn's plate.
I did. It is my plate. So mostly protein.
Yay.
Then a little fruit, a little veggie, a pretty decent amount of fat, and then here's the carbs that make up the rest of
Carbs.
it.
You have to have carbs.
Quite a bit of them, actually.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. So
That's what your plate should look like.
basically all the foods,
Yeah.
all of them. But the biggest being protein, then carbs, and then we just divide those other three up a little bit. I also think with the food pyramid that it's not that I think veggies are really important. They are, but they're not as important as they make it sound there.
Right.
Like I would rather have hit my protein goal than and be like, oh, I didn't eat any veggies with this meal.
Same.
It's okay.
It's okay.
There's also vitamins. Like I take a lot, like supplement in that sense. Like you take a multivitamin. You can get that in other places too. So as long as you're doing that, veggies are important, but I don't think they're as important as they make it seem in the pyramid.
I take prenatal vitamins, the minerals in them
they do.
as well.
I've gotten to the point where I pick and choose what I like. So I take so many different things, but I've picked what I want out of that multivitamin. But I say to all my clients, you should be taking a multivitamin.
Right.
Because the likelihood that we're always going to do this,
Right.
we don't have time.
Yeah.
I know, we don't.
We're on a budget. We're crunched for time.
If you can just throw together rice and beef and that's all you got, you don't have green beans to throw in or whatever, that's fine.
That's fine.
Just at least eat that protein and that carb.
So now what I want to touch on for just a second, and this was not something that I brought up before. A lot of women might be like, oh, well, I don't want to build all this muscle. And,
I don't want to get bulky.
I don't want to get bulky. But can we tell them what happens when you have sustainable muscle in your body and you're resting?
Oh.
What are you doing?
You burn more calories.
Oh, you're burning calories. Interesting.
Yeah, you're burning
Don't be
fat.
scared of your muscle.
No. And this whole I don't want to get bulky. I hear that a lot too. I bet you do
Cupcakes
as
make
well.
you bulky. But yes.
But
Yeah.
to get bulky takes so much more than just eating protein.
Correct.
And it takes so much more than just eating the way you should be eating. Women are not going to just naturally get bulky. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So in the end, that should be the furthest of your concerns. And this whole, it's like, I don't want to be bulky, but I want to look toned.
Right.
To look toned, all that is growing and building muscle.
And leaning out.
And leaning out, which is to lose fat.
Yeah.
But I think it's if you just lose fat, okay, so think of like someone who crash dieted or took a crazy amount of Ozempic only, right? Okay, we're just going to say it, but there is a look, right? They look skinny, but they look depleted.
Very.
That's because they have no muscle mass.
Right.
So without having muscle and building muscle, you're not going to look toned. You're just going to look skinny and kind of depleted, if I'm going to be honest.
But Carolyn and I.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, you don't.
You know, I mean.
Well, yes, but again, everyone has different
we
goals.
have different goals.
Yes.
We want to be bulky.
Yeah, well, I don't
strong.
like strong.
Strong.
But in the end, I think there's also that whole thing of I just want to be toned. Well, that's building muscle.
Yeah.
And the other great side effect of building muscle is burning more fat, burning more calories.
Yeah, when you're just chilling.
just sitting.
Just sitting.
Yeah.
When we get time to sit.
Yeah. Well, body composition.
Yes.
The scale. Yes, it's a way to measure.
Clothes, way they fit. That's how you measure.
How do you feel?
Right.
That's what I ask my clients. I don't ask them how much their scale is.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Energy levels.
How are you feeling? I don't want to talk and fixate about the scale.
No.
Now, I'm not saying it's not important at all. I'm just saying it shouldn't be the number one thing. Because I'll tell you, I weigh more now than I weighed 3 years ago, but I feel and look so much better now than I did 3 years ago. And I weigh more, according to the scale. But I have way more muscle mass than I ever had 3 years ago.
And muscle weighs more than fat. Like,
it takes up more space.
5 pounds of muscle is here. 5 pounds of
Yeah.
fat is
Yeah, they
like
weigh the
here.
same,
Am I
but they
showing
take
you
up,
correctly?
yes,
Here,
but they take
here.
up more, yeah. Fat takes up more space, so
Yes.
it looks different than
It
muscle.
does. I have a client of mine who hates the scale, who did a powerlifting meet, and you kind of have to look at the scale to see where you're at.
Yeah, that's why I say you can't avoid it forever.
No.
Yeah.
And I think that was a huge turning point for her when she realized this scale does not match the way that I look and I feel because I see a different number, but my clothes are looser, I'm stronger. But just watching that unfold in her life, I was like, how does a scale have that much grip on your psyche? Wow.
Well, you talked about your mom.
Yeah. Does my butt look
I think-
big? No.
I think a lot of us grew up with wanting that scale number to go down and seeing that for so long and the struggle there because it is hard. It's hard to lose weight.
It is.
And it's hard to gain weight for some people as well.
Right.
So that's the other side of it too. Like eating, not just to lose weight, but to feel better. That's why I always say like a healthy or your health journey, because some people's health journey is they need to gain weight, not just lose weight.
Right.
And again, all these things apply to someone even trying to gain weight. Is it's like you still got to prioritize all these things. You got to prioritize protein. You got to prioritize carbs, like probably even more carbs if you're trying to gain. I mean, that's just the name of the game.
Right.
It's these little things that you have to get in order. And the scale, it's just a tiny little, it's just a metric.
It's a piece.
It is.
Yeah.
But yes, in
guide.
powerlifting, like, yeah, you still have to, you're going to have to stay within a certain amount of weight.
Right.
However,
Right.
at the same time, I think there's also another like side of that, like your client realized like, oh, well, I want to get stronger.
Yeah.
I want to, well, guess what? You're probably going to gain a little bit of weight.
Yeah, gotta
and that's
eat.
okay.
Gotta eat to get stronger.
Yes, you have to.
Right.
You want to get a big butt? There's
Yeah.
only one way to do that. That's to eat more. You can't gain a butt without eating.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, on that note, I gotta go home and meal prep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just overall health. I mean, doctors should be talking more about your food and how it changes you
Yeah.
health-wise.
Well, and there's the whole thing that red meat's bad, right? You hear that a lot from doctors. Well, yeah, I mean, if you have an existing heart issue, like you're going to have to be a little more cognizant in that area. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't eat meat at all.
There's ground chicken, ground turkey. We've already touched
Well,
on
it's
this.
just, it's always, you hear things and I think we jump to like
Correct.
worst case scenario. So now we're just going to cut all this
Yeah.
stuff out.
Like,
And that
oh,
may
no.
work for a while.
Right.
But I don't know about you. I love carbs and I'm not going to take those away forever.
I love carbs
and
so much.
I'm gonna hit my protein because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel full, and I am
Makes
just gonna
us
do
not eat those goldfish.
it. It does, yeah.
And
I'm not a
macaroni and
Goldfish
cheese.
fan. I'm just
No?
not. No, but again, I like sweet, so like graham crackers,
Correct.
stuff
I'm
like
a
that.
savory person.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese is hard. I actually
That is one of the hardest things to break is that
Yeah.
leftover mac and cheese in the pan after your kids ate, and it's like this.
If it's in your macros, I mean, you can
Yeah,
have some
no, you
noodles,
can.
some
You
healthy
totally
mac
can.
and cheese.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not saying
No.
you can't have mac and
No,
cheese.
but you shouldn't sit there and house the whole
Correct.
pan. That's
Sometimes
really
it be
what.
like that, though.
Well, it does. We all have moments
When
so.
we're not prepared.
Yes.
And we're not satisfied. When
Yeah, I'm
we're
not
not
perfect.
satisfied,
Yeah.
we step out of line.
Absolutely, just like anybody else. But what I've learned is if I do have that plan in place and I have prepped, then it's less likely to happen.
Yeah.
Again, there's no perfect
No.
following. I haven't met a single person that has perfectly followed it every single day, every hour, every this for the
Right.
entire year. They're probably out there, but I just
Yeah,
haven't
they're
met
probably
them
out
yet.
there. Very dedicated.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on again. I really appreciate you. Nutrition is so important.
It is.
And I'm glad that you were here with me to have this conversation. Follow Carolyn on Instagram. She has the best quick mom recipes that your kids will love, and most importantly, you will love.
Yeah, you'll like them. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're good. Carolyn_Franson
Yes.
on Instagram. Yeah.
Huge thank you to Love Your SELFie Studio for another beautiful area
cute.
to film it. I love this place so much. And moms, if you're listening, forget the food pyramid. Keep it simple, keep it doable, and don't forget to exhale.
Yeah. A lot.
Mwah!